Hey everybody, bit of an update. And also, please, if you would, subscribe, um, hit the like button. If it's any information you can use, you like it, thank you. So, like I said before, I'm trying to focus on one phase at a time of this project because there's so many projects going on. Like I said, we're going to be building the kitchen. Um, so, got some new subfloor down by the foyer where it was rotted. Took the old door back out, put it back in. So this video is on the master bathroom, which is now mostly demoed, which I think you can see back here. This is where the old shower was. And why I'm doing this now is for framing, because even with all the weight of the tile floor out, most of the walls out, when we walk through the room, you can still feel the bounce, even though I did sister these beams. But again, it's about a 15-foot span. Put an 8-foot piece of 7/16 OSB on either side, glued, screwed, and stapled, and made a big difference. But this is still a big span, and there's there's going to be a lot more weight. So after getting a lot of this demo done, and someone else walked through the room, I'm standing here, and you can still feel a little bounce. And nothing's perfect, but when you're putting tile and all this extra weight down, the tile's not going to give, and obviously it's going to make the tile crack. So what we're going to be working on today, let me show you. So we're going to be pulling out the rest of this mess. Yeah, and there's just so many things that went wrong in here, but that's, we know that already. So we're going to be trying to pull up the hardy backer, which has been thin setted down to the floor. So this still has hardy backer on it, and you can see a lot of the tile, well, you can't see it, but a lot of the tile popped right up. And I think part of the issue with that was they had laid down the thin set and apparently went out for a smoke and a chat and came back in and laid the tile, so it never really adhered properly. These were 2 foot by 2 foot tiles, and a lot of them came up in one piece, just came right off. So this all, like I said, still has a hardy backer thin set. This section here, you can see this line here is the hardy backer, which was thin set down to the floor. So even once we get up the hardy backer, we still have thin set to deal with. And this is the situation we had in the rear entrance. And back there, I just ended up taking a resurfacing disc on my grinder and ground it all off. But this is a little bit bigger of an area, so we'll see how that goes. Back to the framing with the flex and all, I'm going to go in the basement, which is a crawl space you've seen. And it's not bad to work in, but it's crawl space. And what I'm going to end up doing is putting a girder underneath these joists. Like I said, everywhere in this house, they have these I-beam joists, which are great technology. They're light to work with. They are strong, but nothing's perfect. And I don't know if they just skimped for time, for money, or, because it's not that they didn't know better. They just didn't follow the procedure of putting bracing in, which doesn't help. So I'm going to see how this floor comes up, and that's going to decide whether we pull the entire thing up and put new OSB subfloor down underneath it. But that's where we're at with this floor. And we have the tile design we've agreed on. The only thing that we're not sure of yet on this is the cost of the tile, which is not going to be cheap. So we'll see how that goes, and I won't reveal the tile design until we know, because I've already got my hopes up and I'm not sure how it's going. So take a video once we start getting this up, see the procedure, see how it goes. Maybe at some point, if you come across this, it could save you time. And then we'll do some videos in the crawl space, digging some 3-foot holes for piers. So, all right, guys, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And like I said, if you don't mind, subscribe, hit the like button, and more updates to come. Have a great day.